Hey everybody, Brandon Boyd with The Brandon Boyd Show. Thank you so much for watching. Oops, they did it again. Chase is offering an unbelievable sign-up offer, a record in fact, for sign-up on their Chase Sapphire Preferred card. They're offering 100,000 points if you spend $4,000 in 3 months. Holy cow, that's crazy because we just came from the previous high offer of 80,000 points with a $50 grocery credit. Is this card worth it with a record sign-up offer? I'll get to that in just a minute, but I want to kind of backtrack here and give an idea of what I am seeing just overall in the industry. I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but if you look at the thumbnails on my YouTube videos, it'll say record offer, record offer, record offer, and they're all true. There's a lot of record-setting sign-up bonus offers out there right now. If you go on YouTube and just research a little bit, you'll see that there are record credit card sign-up offers all over the place. What does that mean and where does it come from? I'm going to give kind of a brief example of what I'm seeing out there, and I'm curious to see if it's similar to what you're seeing as well. So follow me here a little bit. I want to give some background on what I think this means for the industry, and at the end of the video, I want to talk about, is this card actually worth it based on this sign-up offer and the benefits of the card. If you are in the points and miles game, or you're just into finance in general, you've probably read articles or seen other YouTube videos that talk about banks like Chase and American Express losing a lot of money in interest payments because more and more consumers are paying off their debts and they're not collecting as much in interest payments per customer as they used to. And this is a trend that's been going on for the last 10 to 20 years. And I won't say that these big companies are freaking out about it.
I'm freaking out right now, man.
They're not having a full-blown panic attack or anything like that, but it's starting to make them a little uncomfortable. Think about this. If you are a large corporation and one of the big buckets that you count on to collect your money is in interest payments and you're not collecting as much, what does that mean? It means that you need to make it up somewhere else, and I'll get to that in just a second. The second thing that's occurring is that over the last year, there have been a lot of people that use points and miles that haven't been able to use them for different reasons. They've either been unable to travel or they've not felt comfortable traveling. So what does that mean? You've got a lot of pent-up demand getting ready to come on these points programs for travel, free bookings, and free stays through travel partners and such. It's going to create a huge influx of demand on the travel industry and a huge influx of demands on these points programs.
Whoop-de-doo! What does it all mean?
It's going to mean a big hit to the bottom line of these big companies. So again, they've got a lot of people that normally use points that are getting ready to redeem a bunch of them because they can get out and travel. So between that and the lower interest collection, there's a little bit of trouble ahead. So how do big companies that are facing a strain by not collecting the interest payments and also facing the reality that they have a lot of points redemptions coming up, how do they offset that? There are a couple things that I can think of right offhand. Number one, they can collect more transaction fees. It doesn't mean they're going to increase that percentage. What it does mean is they need to get their cards into the hands of more and more people so they can keep collecting more and more and build a bigger base of people to collect that transaction fee. So that's one way to do it. The second option is to not only get the cards in the hands of more people, but it also means getting it into the hands of people that may not be able to make the minimum payments and thus pay a lot of interest. And in that way, they're going to collect more interest payments, hopefully from those that aren't able to pay their payments on time. The folks that are just now either getting into the credit card points and miles game, or they see offers like this 100,000 point offer, are going to think, wow, this is so awesome, I'm going to get into this, I'm going to get this card. Yeah, the $95 annual fee, I'll deal with that, I'll make the payments, knowing that they may not have the financial capabilities to do so. You could say that this is taking advantage of people, and you would be 100% correct. It is, but at the end of the day, they got to collect their money, and if they're losing money here in one bucket, they're going to collect it somewhere else. They spend billions of dollars every year in marketing. They know what they're doing. They're very savvy in doing this, and if a few people get hurt along the way, they'll probably be willing to move forward with that. Working with credit cards and points and miles isn't about being lovey-dovey with the credit card companies. It's about outsmarting them at their own game. It's about taking advantage of the benefits, points, miles, and rewards that often get overlooked by many people and using it to your advantage to outsmart the credit card companies. They spend billions of dollars a year to outsmart you. It takes a lot of work to outsmart them, but that's why you subscribe to this channel too, because we show you ways to do that. But if you're not financially in a position to be able to make your payments on time and you end up paying interest, then you are falling into their trap, and they're going to more than make up for their billions of dollars spent in marketing by collecting interest off folks that are getting taken advantage of. This is really key. I want to make sure that we don't let this slip. If these large corporations are losing money in a few different areas and they're trying to make up for it in several other different areas, one other thing they could do is devalue their rewards program. And that could happen in the blink of an eye. Just like I'm looking at this right now on my iPad. Just like this offer popped up, in the blink of an eye, they could devalue their program the next day as well. So if you do sign up for this card and you collect all of these points, I would earn them and I would burn them. Meaning I would start booking everything you can with these points and use them up. The longer you hold these points in your account, the more risk you're going to have of them devaluing the program, and you don't want that. Go ahead and start booking your travel. Go ahead and use travel partners, but don't let them sit in your account because they can devalue the whole thing tomorrow. So at the end of the day, if I didn't have this card, would I sign up for it myself? The points multipliers are average at best. It does offer primary rental car insurance, and it does give me the capability to earn Chase Ultimate Rewards on a few other cards by having a Sapphire product. So that is helpful. But then the sign-up offer alone, being a record 100,000 point sign-up offer, yes, I would jump on it in a second. Again, if I was financially responsible and able to avoid interest payments on the credit card, I would sign up for it instantly. These points are very valuable, and if I did collect that sign-up offer, I would start booking and using them immediately before they get devalued, because in looking at the trends in the industry, not just in the last few months with all these new offers, but over the last several years, seeing these large corporations lose money, they're going to make up for it somewhere. So just keep that in mind when you're signing up for these cards. They will make up for it somewhere. And if you want to apply for this card, we will put a link down in the description. I'm not sure if our referral link is 100% updated with that new offer yet, so if you want to wait a few days and wait for our referral link to hopefully catch up and get down there, you can certainly do that. And I'll tell you what I'll do. In the comments section, I will pin a comment at the top to let you know when that has changed over if you want to use that. But if you want to go ahead and sign up for it anyway, go for it. It's a great offer, and you can get a lot of value out of those 100,000 points. So again, just to wrap everything up, I don't want to be Debbie Downer about this offer. It's a record offer. It's awesome. I'm excited about it. If I didn't have the card, I would totally be on this in a second. Keep in mind, though, that if you already have a Sapphire card that you've signed up with in the last 48 months, you will not be able to get the sign-up offer on the Chase Sapphire Preferred. You can only get one sign-up offer every 48 months on a Sapphire branded product. So just keep that in mind as you're moving forward with your applications. And when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, it is going to be time to check in on the latest in points and miles, credit cards, money, and everything in between. I really appreciate you watching the show and supporting us so far. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, or hopefully both, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. See you soon.